Welcome to week 11. This is an example problem 3. A market analyst wants to know if the new website he designed is showing increased page views per visit. A customer is randomly sent to one of the two different websites offering the same products but with different designs. The accompanying table shows the data from 5 randomly chosen customers from each website, and the table, I have the table here in my stat lab. So we are to assume that the data comes from a distribution that is normally distributed. Now in this case we are comparing groups, and in comparing groups we need to decide if the groups are independent or if the groups are paired. And in this case, the hints that are given to us are in the forms that when a customer is selected, so one customer is selected and randomly sent to one of two different websites. So the results that we have here are coming from a different the results here are coming from different customers, so they are going to be independent. That's certainly something we need to know. They are normally distributed, so we are definitely going to be using the student t-test, and we're going to use a 2-sample test. So that's going to be important to note. So part A wants us to find the 95% confidence interval for the mean difference. So here goes. Hit on stat, and then it's definitely t statistic, and we did the analysis to know the difference between a 2-sample and a paired 2-sample, and we do have the data. Sample 1 is in the column labeled website 1, sample 2 is in the column labeled website 2, and in this case we're interested in a confidence interval. By default, my stat lab comes up with a 95% confidence level, but you want to be sure that you are making that choice deliberately, and then you are going to hit the compute tab, which is right here. Once you hit compute, it then takes you into this table. It generates this table for you, which shows the lower limit and the upper limit. The problem goes on to ask, is the confidence 0 within the confidence interval? The lower limit is 1.09 and the upper limit is 7.31, so 0 is not included in that confidence level. And what does the confidence interval suggest about the null hypothesis? The confidence interval suggests that the mean difference, let's look at it. What this is saying, mu1 minus mu2, the mean difference, we are 95% confident that the mean difference between website 1 and website 2, which is what this is, falls within this range here. So what we're saying is that we are confident that the difference does not include 0. So it means that, in other words, we are confident that there is a significant enough difference between the means. So that's essentially what the confidence interval speaks to. And the fact that this difference, the range here, does not include 0. Mu1 minus mu2 does not include 0. So it suggests that the confidence limits being 1.09 to 7.3, excluding 0, suggests that there is significantly there's a significant difference between the two sets of data. Alright, thank you for watching, and be sure to reach out to us if you have any questions.